A theme running through Erik ten Hag's Manchester United this season has been a consistency of selection. The Reds' chief doesn't often rest and rotate, and the approach helped United lift the Carabao Cup in February. United are on the brink of adding Champions League football to their list of achievements this season, needing just a point from their final 2 matches to guarantee a top 4 finish. That could come on Thursday against Chelsea at Old Trafford, with a home game against Fulham rounding off the season. Liverpool, the only side who can overhaul United, end their campaign against already relegated Southampton. Ten Hag will hope to achieve the point required at the first time of asking, allowing him the opportunity to assess his squad for the Premier League finale with the FA Cup final on the horizon. United won't need any added motivation to lift the trophy at Wembley, given a win would end rivals Manchester City's hopes of emulating the treble the Reds achieved in 1999. City will arrive as favourites, having wrapped up the league with 3 games to spare and with the Champions League final still to come. But United proved they are capable of beating the champions, having done just that in January. 9 of the 11 that started for United that day can expect to line up for the showpiece, and Ten Hag's team is not a difficult one to predict. David De Gea will start in goal, while Rafael Varane will be at centre-back. With Lisandro Martinez absent through injury, Victor Lindelof is likely to get the nod alongside the France international, with captain Harry Maguire set to miss out. Luke Shaw could move inside, a role he has performed admirably this term, but he's reverted to left-back since Varane returned to fitness. On the opposite flank, Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Diogo Dalot are vying for the right-back berth, but the former is a strong favourite, having started the last 4 games. In midfield, Casemiro and Christian Eriksen are the first-choice pair, with Bruno Fernandes playing just in front of them. Marcel Sabitzer is out injured, and Fred and Scott McTominay will have to make do with places on the bench. Marcus Rashford and Antony would be likely starters out wide, and Anthony Martial could get the nod through the middle. Wout Weghorst has lost his place in the side amid a lack of goals, while Jadon Sancho and Alejandro Garnacho may have to make do with cameo roles off the bench. Indeed, the only selection headaches Ten Hag might ponder are at right back, and whether to select Martial from the start, as he did in the Derby win earlier this year before the Frenchman was forced off injured. An alternative would be to play Rashford through the centre, a switch that paid off in that Old Trafford win over City, and bring in Sancho or possibly Garnacho on the flank. With such a settled side, and not too many pressing their cases from outside the 11, the cup final decisions emphasize Ten Hag's penchant for the familiar, while also emphasizing the work United need to do in the summer transfer window. The first Manchester Cup final derby will provide further evidence of the work United must do to cut the gap to City next season.